I got the call from my ticket rep, Alexis, around 2 o'clock, and my first response was, I don't want to embarrass myself in front of a sellout crowd. Because, I haven't touched a basketball in 3 or 4 years. And she said, well, if you change your mind, call me in 30 minutes and let me know. I'll give you 30 minutes. So I called my wife, and she about, did not like the idea that I maybe said no. And she said, if you don't do it, I'll do it. And she said, you better man up and get out there and just get over it. And so I called Alexis back, and I said I would. And then the whole being late to the arena is, we just got caught with dinner plans and everything. And I was more nervous about getting here on time. I didn't even see a play of the game yet, and they were about to, what Alexis was telling me is that they were about to get somebody else because we had arrived so late. And so I just walked in, and literally 2 minutes later, I'm on the court. I was able to, I asked the PE teacher at the grade school that we're at, and I said, hey, is there any chance I could take a few shots? I'm doing this contest tonight. And she said, well, you have the gym from 2:45 to 3. I said, I'll take it. So I got as many reps as I could, and I guess it was enough.
Now, a little bit of a struggle at the free throw line, but tell me about the three-pointer. Was it good all the way? Did you know it was good?
I felt it was great from the moment it left my hands. Obviously, I was a little shaky at the line, but it definitely felt great. It's been a constant. I mean, my phone was blowing up, of course, that night, and I've heard from friends I haven't heard from across the country, and then to see, there's almost 5,000 views on YouTube at this point. It's been quite a wild experience. Well, we're in the midst of adopting another child from Ethiopia, and when I say another, we have a 5-year-old. He actually turned 5 today, and we have 5 kids already. But it was very ironic because that day at noon, Jeannie and I were talking about how we're going to get this referral from this little girl very soon. And as soon as you get the referral, we have to basically write the agency an $11,000 check. And I said, well, I don't know that I've saved that yet, and I don't know where it's going to come from, so I don't know. It was just kind of one of those conversations. And then a couple hours later, I get this phone call, to, hey, you want to be in this contest for $10,000. So it just seems like God definitely played an instrumental role in this whole thing. And I told my 8-year-old, I said, I think on that free throw that I finally made, God was like blowing it in, So, yeah, the $10,000 is much needed at this time, just to kind of get us over the hump. I mean, the whole process is, there's funds that come along the way, but, this is 100% going to go towards that. Right. Well, there's a lot of different, opinions about adoption and, why'd you go to Ethiopia and not the United States? And, our philosophy has been, we wanted to save a child. We already had our own children, and, United States, there's a lot of parents in line waiting for kids because they maybe not be able to have their own. And for us, there are kids waiting to have parents in Ethiopia. So for us, it felt just right to go and save a child. And yes, our 5-year-old, he was abandoned at 18 months on the side of the road, and we just feel so fortunate that we've been able to provide him with a better life. And he's truly blessed us, in return. So.
Talk about his personality. What kind of kid is he? Is he a fun-loving kid? I've seen the family pictures. I mean, he blends right in with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just all smiles, and everyone around him. He lights up the room when he walks in, and his siblings love him. And I mean, like you said, it's like he's been with us from moment one. So we're anxious to meet this other little one. We don't know who it's going to be, and we don't know the age. We definitely said we wanted a girl this time, and we're anxious to see who that might be.
You were picked to do this because you're a season ticket holder. You renewed your tickets. Talk about your belief in the Magic, the direction of the Magic. And I mean, you've been a season ticket holder, your family, for all 25 years. Right. So do you like the direction the Magic are going in?
Oh, absolutely. I think we've got a good core nucleus group of guys that, provide some excitement. And I love what Coach Vaughn's doing and his philosophy. And I think he's just a wonderful guy, and I hope hope we all can stick behind him. Oh, it's tremendous. I mean, some of my, favorite memories of my father and I, going to the games when I was just, I think, 8th and 9th grade, and, leading up to, adulthood, coming here with buddies, and then all the playoffs and all the experiences. And, that's why, even when we're on down years, Alexis called me the other day. She's like, "You ready to renew?" And, I don't really have to think about it, even though, it's not the cheapest thing in the world, but I feel like it's something I just have to do.
And like
Unreal. I mean, literally that Friday, just that conversation that Jeannie and I had about, I don't know where this money is going to come from, and then I get a call, "Hey, do you want to be in this contest?" And the fact that I made it, and it went down just as it did. I have no doubt that God had an instrumental part in the whole thing.
Good deal.